What's up, everybody? I hope you all enjoyed that intro. I did not have a chance to do awesome cinematic shots with everyone's car. I have a ton of customs. I have been filming for absolute hours currently. So I did not have time to do it for every single one. I tried to do them all, but I missed a few, and so I will try to do them justice here. But this is a customs video. I really hope you enjoyed that intro. It took me forever to make. Holy cow. And we're just going to go over customs and kind of the prices and what you get and the range and the different customizers and all of that good stuff. So, buckle up, sit back, grab a Coke, enjoy the ride, and let's look at these banging customs. Now, first on the list is going to be absolutely cheapest. I'm going to kind of work in order. It may not be exactly right, but kind of in order of price. And we'll go from here. So we will start off with a beautiful Crosshair Customs. And we have two of these that we're going to show off because we do have two of them. And on Instagram, it is Hitman44. Give him a follow. He did a just absolutely beautiful wheel swap on this NO64. Very, very, very nice car. Just absolutely stunning. And as you can see in my display case, I have a few empty spots, and that's because they are customs that are in this video. So don't worry about that. Now, this piece right here absolutely blew my mind. First time meeting Hitman was in Vegas. He made this car for me. And the reason why he's first on the list is because he doesn't know what to charge. He just gave it to me for free, just as a friend. And it is just absolutely amazing. Just as a friend, just as a gift to me. He's just an amazing guy. Make sure you give him a follow. But he did an absolute crazy job. Crazy killer job on this piece here. As you can see, he did kind of like a purple with like almost like a green flake over it. He did the wide body kit. He handmade this rear diffuser back here. That rear diffuser is handmade. Handmade the spoiler. Handmade the front lip and the little side skirts. Just absolutely stunning. He did just such an incredible job on this. And the presentation of it is just amazing. I literally almost cried when he gave it to me. And this is a Hot Wheels casting. This is not a Kaido casting. This is a Hot Wheels casting. Hood exit exhaust there. He did take parts from a Kaido. He took Kaido seats, took that roll cage. The Kaido wheels, obviously, you can see. So the casting was a Hot Wheels, but he basically made it a Kaido, and my goodness, he did just such an amazing job. Awesome guy, does awesome works. He does monthly giveaways on his Instagram of Customz, so make sure you go ahead and check him out. Again, on Instagram, his Instagram is Hitman44. Give him a follow. Tell him Raging sent you over there. But we are going to set this right here, along with the other one he did. Those are just absolutely beautiful pieces. Now, next up, and I may not get all of their names exactly right. Oops. But this comes from a kid who's local to me. I paid $15 for this. He painted it. He put some nice all-the-way wheels on there. Did a pretty good job. You even get the little case with it. So for $15, it's Cole's Custom Garage, or I'll have to see. I think he has a couple Instagrams. But again, all of these customizers, guys, all of their Instagrams will be pinned in the description. They will be in the description. So please, 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 please give them a follow. I'm really excited to see, if Cole keeps up with this, what it becomes. But for $15, I think this is a great start. I mean, just the wheels are $10 for some nice all-out wheels. So, here it is right here. Coles_custom_garage on Instagram. See, I got it right, guys. I got it right. Cole's Custom Garage on Instagram. Give him a follow. He's just kind of starting out. Did a pretty good job on the paint. Did the wheels. Did some details. You can see he put the silver parts down there. Added the tail lights. But $15. I mean, can't beat that. Next up is a good friend of mine, and I really like why he does that. The MHP there, MikesHobbyPlanet. If you don't follow him on YouTube and Instagram, give him a follow. What the heck are you even doing? But I've kind of talked to him about why he does customs, and kind of a cool story. So I do believe his wife does like all the finer details. So Mike does like the painting, and then like I believe his wife probably did those headlights. And the tail lights. I love this matte color with those gold wheels. I think his customs run around $30, but the thing I like that he does is, he's a YouTuber, but he doesn't have merch. This is basically his merch. He said, why spend $30 on a t-shirt that's going to rip or whatever? You're only going to have it a little bit. When I can make you a custom, you can have a little piece of me, something that I made. It's going to last forever. And I really like that. I think that's a cool idea. And it's cool that he, that he cares like that. People doing t-shirts, they might be in it for the money or whatever, but he's putting his love, his time into these, and he gets to send you a little piece of him, and that's like his, basically his merch. Next up, we'll go ahead and do Iceberg. Iceberg on Instagram. He is like a wheel swap king. As you can see, he is all about the stanced life there. Camber, stance, you name it, Berg does it. This is one I actually had bought from him quite a while ago. Fast and Furious car that he slammed and cambered. And then, as you saw in those shots, this is let's break it open here. This is a Porsche. He did the Targa top on it. He slammed the frick out of it. Looks like maybe he put some Kaido wheels or something on there. He showed this in our podcast as well. So if you haven't seen our podcast, make sure you check out the podcast with me and Berg. But he absolutely slammed this. Deep dish wheels. I do believe those are probably Kaido wheels. They look like the same wheels on the Kaido Hitman did. Or not the Kaido, the Hot Wheels. But first one for sure to do the Targa. I mean, these cars weren't even out yet, and he was posting it on Instagram. Detailed the seats and detailed the interior in there. I mean, it just looks stinking mean, dude, brother. Look at that. I mean, just slammed, baby. This one doesn't roll. I think he's going to work on it and make it roll. But if you want something just slammed on the ground, cambered out like you couldn't believe, which, by the way, guys, it's kind of my style. That's why I collect Kaidos. But if that's something that interests you, make sure you give him a follow. He is always posting content of wheel swaps he does, cool pictures, things like that. He's a very, very cool, down-to-earth guy. You can just sit there and talk to him for hours, as you can see on our podcast. We had so much we wanted to get in, but man, awesome dude. Very, very good guy. Guys, support the good people in this hobby. There's good, there's bad, there's whatever. Just find the good ones and support them. And his prices, I think like for the one I bought, I paid $60 or whatever. Next up, we have someone who is local to me. His name is Diecast by Scooter. Very, very just down-to-earth, chill guy. Here is kind of like his take on a rusty square body. Super cool. This R34 is awesome. It's going to be hard to catch in the light, but it's like kind of blue with the pink pearlescence over it. Very, very awesome job. We've got this RWB Porsche PlayStation design. I love the don't touch sticker on the fender. Also, it's kind of hard to catch in the video. There's kind of blue accents on the rim to match the car. Just very detail oriented. And then, of course, I had to get a Datsun as a Datsun guy. The all carbon, guys. He spent hours and hours laying these decals to make it all carbon. So the whole thing is carbon fiber. I think his range from, anywhere from 30 to 100. Just depends on how much work he does, how much time he puts in. Next up, we have, I seen this guy's work. He does a lot of rusty work. His name is ADR Customs, I believe, on Facebook, maybe Instagram too. But we have the Golf. This is a Kaido casting, the Golf truck he made super rusty. But that is not all we have. He did a great job on this. Awesome job. Hangs up a little bit on the front, but does still roll. And then along with it, guys, we've got the trailer and then the 510. All Golf, all rusty, all matching. And he is based out of Mexico. But man, if you're into this rusty look, which, maybe not 100% always my thing, but I had to have one because, my goodness, guys, he did just such a good job on making this look like kind of like a junkyard Datsun. And my goodness, he absolutely killed it. For this whole set right here, I think it's like $100. Which, you get 2 cars and a trailer for $100. All just rusty. Like, you really can't beat that. And he does awesome, awesome work. And they're on, like, if you think about it, they're on Kaido castings, right? So he pays $20, then another 20 just for the castings. He's up to $40 just in castings. Then you get, $10, $12 for the trailer, whatever. We're up to 52. And he's still somehow able to sell this whole set for like $100 is what I paid. Just absolutely mind-boggling. He does absolutely great work. And yeah, it came pretty quick. It did take, I got hung up in Mexico for whatever reason, but it did show up eventually. That's no fault of his own. He got it out right away. I just saw it sitting in the post office there for a couple of days. But you'll get that on these international kind of jobs here. But man, he just does such a great job. I'm trying to get the focus in there. The bumper's rusted. It's rusted in all the right areas and then clean, like those rims, the exhaust tip, the engine bay, clean in all the right areas as well. He just does an awesome, awesome job, guys. ADR Customs, again, he will be pinned in the description. He will be in the description. Next up, we got someone who I have come to somewhat become friends with. 164, I think it's like 1.64 Noob. 164 Noob made this beautiful Spectra Flame pink Lamborghini. Just absolutely stunning. We have some type of ball bearing. I don't know if they're Carlomos or what, but they will just go forever. We've got some details in the interior here. Clear coat, obviously. We got the Liberty Walk decals. I love these Liberty Walk decals here. Beautiful, beautiful. He did an awesome job. You can't see where the decal starts or ends. We got a detailed engine in there. But the paint on this is like glass, guys. You know, no weird imperfections, nothing like that. Beautifully, beautifully done. And this is a premium casting, so it is a metal base. But awesome, awesome job. Great guy. Works hard, makes awesome cars. This one, this one he charged me $100. I think he fell in love with it, and he didn't want to sell it, so he tried to name a price I wouldn't pay. But it's a pretty cool car. Let's see here. Next up, guys. Next up, we have someone who is extremely awesome. Jimmy, Army Green Taco on Instagram and whatnot. Army Green Taco. That is him, custom diecast. And he made this beautiful, beautiful R32. We've got an exhaust. The exhaust goes all the way to the bottom on this sucker. So we have that full exhaust there. We've got drift spec here, guys. So basically, and you've probably saw it in the video, he has it set up to where you can have it like turning, or you can put the wheels straight if you want to. So you don't have to keep them like this. You can put them straight if you don't want the wheels turning. He is the first. I think he's probably the inventor of this. He's the first one I ever seen do it. I think he probably invented the whole drift spec thing. Let's take this apart so I can show you. It is very, very cool. Very easy to do. He signed it. 1 of 1, baby. Let's go. Let's just take this apart here. So for drift spec, right now our wheels are turned. Say you want them straight. You just pop that sucker out. See, you can kind of see what he did there. See, there's like wire tube that's crooked and wire tube that's straight. Just put it in the straight one here. Push that in. And you can do the same thing on the other side as well. And now it's straight. And then you just do the same thing on that side. And then your wheels are straight. I personally like the turning. That is a very, very cool, unique thing he does. Awesome paintwork. Look at that paintwork, guys. And then again, look at that full exhaust all the way from up here all the way back. Sticking out. Shoo! We got, looks like a little roll cage in there. I'm going to go ahead and put this back to, and see how easy it is. You can just swap it out. You want them straight, put them straight. You want drift spec, you put them on drift spec. And again, you just push that little thing in there, and you're good to go. He did make these like side skirts here. He did make the front lip beautifully stanced. You can put it on a turntable and make it look like it's drifting. That's kind of oh no, a cool feature he does. Sorry, Jimmy. Your car's still good, but beautifully done. I love the like gray and black flake, and then almost like the ghosted in gray decals. That is super cool. And then the wheels pink, just popping. And then it does screw in here. So all you do, let me get this going here. I'll put it back. So all you do, take the car, find that hole, screw it in, try to get it straight. And there we go. It's back on the base, there we go. He is such a cool dude. You can hit him up with questions, or if you want to buy something from him. His range anywhere from kind of like where I would say the average for a good custom is anywhere from that 50 to 120 range, just depending on the amount of work. Next up is a good friend of Jimmy's, and he's become a friend of mine, and he's actually working on a second project for me, and that is CrazySam. He's got some numbers at the end, but again, check the description. Give all of these guys a follow. They do absolutely amazing work. They're always posting awesome content on Instagram. And, here we have that stanced cambered thing, which I love. I'm a big Datsun guy. That's why a lot of these guys make Datsuns. I'm also a big stanced and cambered guy. I love it. If that's not your thing, they don't have to do it, but that's my thing, and these are my customs. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. But beautiful paint work on this. I love the red to blue fade. Great work on the decals too. They line up, they match. He did an awesome job laying them down. Good job on the clear coat. Guys, believe it or not, he uses a spray can. He does better with the spray can than I did with an airbrush, all right? He is doing awesome work, and he's still right in that range, anywhere from 60 to 120. I think there was a show, they just did a raid train for the Customizers. I think he just had one sell for $250 or somewhere near that. It got bid up. He didn't start it at that, but people really liked that car and they bid it up. So he is doing awesome work. People are paying good money for these cars from him. He's got some numbers at the end of his name. It's CrazySam. I can't remember the numbers, but again, guys, please go to the description and follow every single one of these guys. They're doing awesome work. And then here is a good friend of mine, Arson Madoo, another Datsun, of course. And this is a full custom he did. And I am a Ken Block fan as well. That's why there's Ken Block stuff. He is on Whatnot as Arson Madoo. And then on Instagram, it's like ZZZHAMEZ or something. I'm not really sure. But again, it'll be their Whatnots. Everyone's Whatnots. Everyone's Instagram will be pinned in the description. So just check that out. He does sell his custom as kind of like mystery bags on Whatnot. Makes a fun game. There's one that's kind of like the chase almost, and you can trade for them. Super fun stream to be a part of. Great work on his paint. Like, look at that. Just nice gold, smooth as can be. Can't even see, the decals. Again, a lot of times, guys, depending on the customizer, you can see where like the decal starts and ends. You cannot see it here. Just looks like it's worked in to the paint. And yeah, just an awesome job. And I love this car. Love the 4-spoke wheels on there. Awesome job. And his, I believe, are 40 to 90, somewhere in that range. Obviously, again, depending on what he does. Next up, here we go. We got a Travis24 Customs, and this thing is awesome. Let's take this lid off here. This one I actually bought in Vegas. He wanted $100 for it, so that is what this one cost me. Very awesome. It's black to like a burgundy. You guys can probably see it. The paint goes black to burgundy. Love the matching top there. Cargo carrier. I'm a big cargo carrier guy. You can ask my buddy John. When I was doing customs, every single car had a cargo carrier. Awesome wheels on this. Stanced well. Travis24 on Whatnot. And then it's like Travis2407 or something on Instagram. But again, you know the drill. It'll be pinned in the description. But beautiful paint work on this one. Nice, clean, simple. Kind of how like a real car would look. Nothing crazy on the decals. Has the license plate, says Dapper on it. Beautiful Audi decals there. But just a clean, simple look. Great paint work. Just lets his work speak for himself. Again, this one, $100. But man, he did a great job on this one. Next up was just such an impulse buy. Such a random impulse buy. But I've kind of grown to really like this guy. And he's somewhat new to the diecast game. Check this out, guys. If you guys are Cletus fans, you know what this is. This is Neighbor. I'm obviously a massive Cletus fan. I think Cletus is like the only one I watch on YouTube, to be honest with you. But we got Neighbor here. You can see the Freedom Factory. All of this he 3D printed. So I had bought the car. He didn't even have this yet, the Freedom Factory setup. I bought the car, and here you can put the headlights and the everything on. So I was like, as a huge Cletus fan, I saw this on his Instagram, and I was like, yo, I have got to have that. And his Instagram is Replica Mods Diecast. Cool thing about him is he is actually in real life a wheel designer, so he designs wheels, and he takes that to diecast and he designs all of his own 3D printed wheels. Awesome realistic wheels. Does awesome 3D work. He makes his own lift kits, which look absolutely insane. He CADs all of it himself. He is not grabbing files online. He is making it from the ground up. He has a Etsy shop, I believe. But he does awesome work. As you can see, that whole engine, 3D printed, Neighbor's engine, the push bar, 3D printed. He does awesome work. He did these decals himself, all the Neighbor decals, Freedom Factory. Check him out. Replica Mods Diecast. If you need awesome set of truck wheels, that's kind of his thing. But I don't have a single doubt in my mind he could print whatever you want. He also printed this little tire smoke thing. But yeah, before he even sent it out, he had mocked up this Freedom Factory little 3D printed thing and made the tire, like the tires fit in there so it doesn't, it doesn't roll. It just stays in there. He is a absolute wizard with resin and 3D printing. Check him out, especially if you're into custom parts. You need custom wheels, whatever the case is, he can CAD them up. He can make them. He is amazing. Check him out. And we are coming up here to we have 1, 2, 3 left, guys. The last one is absolutely bonkers. I do want to say, go back to Army Green Taco. I forgot I had bought this one. I just saw it sitting up there. I had bought this one from him a while ago. It's not Army Green, but it is a taco. I love the slammed. I love the bike up top. I saw this and I had to have it. So that's Army Green Taco on that one. And on this custom, we have Ohana Chef Customs on Instagram. Super awesome guy. Talked to him for a while. He sends his cars kind of like this. They're not blistered. You can take them out, play with them, do whatever you want to do. It's just in a protector. Let's pop this open here. And this is his custom. We got a lift kit on it. We got rims, beautiful big old wheels. We've got, this looks like an M2 casting. We've got paint. Very beautiful. We got exhaust out the back. Look at that exhaust. Well done truck. And I think he's also a cookie chef. I think he makes cookies. So give him a follow, again, also in the description. Ohana Chef Customs. Very awesome dude. Awesome custom cars. I've seen some of his content lately, and he is just putting out some bangers. But let's check out our next custom. Now we're getting into the $250 range, give or take. This one right here, I think it was like $235 shipped. Now, I do want to talk about this one. This is made by Aloha Kine Customs. I don't know why I call it Kine. Aloha Kine Customs. And there was an issue with no fault of his. It's my post office and their habit of playing soccer with my packages or whatever they do with it. I don't know. But when I was getting cars to make this video, I had quite a few customs come in damaged, and the customers were like, I pack it so well, I've never had this issue. And it's not you, it's whatever they're doing with my package before it gets to my door. But with that being said, I had to send this back to him twice. And it's no fault of his. Absolutely no fault of his. He could have left me high and dry and said, hey, man, you see it was packed well, and it was packed well. But he took it back both times and sent it back to me, covered the shipping. I was like, hey, man, like, I'll pay you for shipping, whatever. Really, really takes care of his customers. Really takes care of his customers. That's one thing I wanted to say about him is he's you buy something from him, he's going to take care of you if there's an issue. Super, super respectable. So again, a little bit more, but you get this, I think this is diamond. Yeah. Diamond display case. It's just a little magnetic display. You just pop it off. One second. It's easier to do. That's a wide little Yoda here. And then you get this awesome Toyota. These doors open up. And he airbrushed the dirt onto them. I'm not going to show really too much of that. There's a couple animals in the back. But just very, very well made. The bottom is all airbrushed to look dirty. This is, I think they call it 808 style. 808 style. But like even that license plate coming off, like just the details in this thing are amazing. The work is just, this takes time. This is not something you can just whip together. And so that's why you're paying a little bit more. You get a casting, the doors open, the tailgate goes down. You have this lift kit, which costs some money. It's got axles and drive shafts and everything else, detailed leaf springs, there's shock reservoirs, very, very detailed. He's using quality parts. And so, yeah, that's, a little bit what you're paying for there. And he does trucks, but he also does slammed cars as well, which, I don't know, maybe eventually I'll get one of those because I am kind of a slammed car type of guy. But awesome work. Very, very great work. And he takes care of his customers, guys. I can't say that enough. Now, these next couple of cars I think are probably going to be in the $50 to $80 range. This actually is, so I found out about this awesome customizer. It's actually a lady, Koria Kustoms, and I found out about her because her husband is, he was a big buyer of mine on Whatnot. This is a German. And, Kevin's an awesome dude. And, I'd seen him share an Instagram post of someone named Koria Kustoms, and I was like, wow, that is some awesome work. And it turns out it's his wife. So, she made these customs these ones are going to get sent off to another Whatnot seller. They're just here for the video so I could film them. She is extremely detail oriented, as you can see on that dashboard there. There's decals in the back. Here, maybe we'll pop this off and you can see there's decals in there, decals in the back. Just very, very detail oriented. Here is the other car that I'm going to be sending off. And it's funny because I was like, so one thing that a lot of customizers don't pay attention to is on these ball bearing wheels, there's a brake caliper in there. So normally on a back wheel, the brake caliper is on this side, just right there. And then on the front wheel, it's on the other side. It's up over on this side. And a lot of customizers don't pay attention to that. You'll see them up top, down, and low. They just basically press the wheel together. But on this one, I was like, wow. And I know Kevin, her husband, is kind of like the guy who puts the wheels together, the stance guy for her. And I was like, wow, man, you did an awesome job. Like, you actually paid attention to the calipers. And he was like, well, I didn't initially. And Koria Kustoms let him have it and said, you got to pay more attention. You got to put the calipers how they're supposed to go. So she is that type of just attention to detail. Look in there, that interior. That's awesome. Very, very well done car. These are going to, I believe, Gar's mini garage on Whatnot. I think these were made for him. And then here is a Joker Honda. Again, still in that $50 to $80 range, I believe. You know, their prices are subject to change as they get busier or whatever. But just very, very well done cars. This one goes from like a green to a purple Spectra Flame. I believe she uses paint from like Redline. So it's like a Spectra Flame paint. Even like on the dashboard there, you can see the interiors, got paint, details, seat belts, all of that. Very, very well done. Now, this car is not in that range. And don't mind the missing mirror. I just did that literally today. Super sucks, but I'll have to glue one on. But she absolutely crushed it on this Datsun. I wanted her to make a Datsun. And basically, she was like, well, what do you want? And I said, I just want you to have free reign, but I like, you know, the universe or whatever. Outer space. And I said, you know, you take that and run with it. Do whatever you want. And so this is what she came up with. We got a little spaceman on that side. We got monoblock wheels. We've got, I don't know, some type of star thing that I'm not really, I think it has to do with me being an Aries. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about that. Look at that. Korea on the license plate there. Very, very detailed interior. Glow in the dark paint. These planets glow in the dark. This thing is insane. There's a magnet you can put on the bottom here. I think the light died. But you can put a magnet on the bottom of the car and it lights up kind of like an explosion. Even down to, and you probably saw it, there's like seat belts and seat buckles in there. There's like an explosion on the underside of the hood. And then not only that, you have this box. And all of this is hand-painted, guys. This is not decal. She hand-painted all of this. That car is hand-painted. This is hand-painted. She hand-painted the box. See, it's a Kaido box, the HKS. You can see which one she used. She hand-painted all of the planets on there. You open it up. There's a spaceman on there. Oops. You can see there's I have a UV light and the magnet. But this thing is just absolutely stunning. Now, last but definitely not least, guys, this is the most expensive custom out of the group. And it is made by no other than ZClass Diecast. Now, this guy, here's the certificate of authenticity. He is an absolute maniac. Dude's a nut, all right? There's no other way to put it. There's no one else doing what he's doing, and he's a wild one. But you get a certificate of authenticity on this one. This car has sterling silver. It's got 24 karat gold, and it has EGL certified diamonds. He values this one at around $1,000. As you can see, 24 karat gold all over the car. All of that paint, well, it ain't paint. That is gold. That is a gold car. I'm honestly scared to take it out. That's why I didn't do any shots or anything like that. I'm just going to make this video and send it back to him because old Raging doesn't want to mess up the $1,000 car. All right? Check this out, guys. You were wondering about those diamonds? That's those headlights. Those headlights right there, diamonds in the car. We've got diamonds. We've got gold all over the car. We've got sterling silver somewhere. I don't know where. This thing is absolutely bonkers. if you want a piece that's just like on your, I don't know. This might be like on the dinner table as a centerpiece or something. I'm not really too sure. This thing is absolutely bonkers. Just absolutely nuts. A gold car with real diamonds as headlights. $1,000 diecast. Just chilling. But that is ZClass. And I do want to thank all of these customizers for either sending me cars to review and then send back, or sending me cars just as a gift, or sending me cars for a deal, or just sending me cars at full price. It doesn't matter. I do want to thank everyone for sending me these cars. This video was a long time coming. I know there was people who wanted to make a car specific for this or for me or whatever. This video was a long time coming. And I want to thank everyone who made a car for it or sent me a car. I couldn't have made this video without you guys. This car is definitely getting sent back to ZClass Diecast, and it is going to have insurance on it. All right. Absolutely bonker piece. This is going to wrap up our customs video. This thing is insane. Diamond headlights, sterling silver, beautiful, 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 beautiful car. Again, he values it at around $1,000. But that'll do it for there. I really hope you enjoyed this custom car video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love the heck out of every single one of you. Please, 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 if you enjoyed this content, please go to Instagram and give every single one of these customizers a follow. Again, it will be in the description. Give them a follow. They deserve it. Oh, and here's Crazy Sam, 2758. I knew it was a number. Then there's Koria Kustoms. Give them all a follow, guys. Give them a follow. They work hard. They put out amazing, amazing content on Instagram. They have amazing shows on Whatnot. They work hard. They love diecast. They are great people in the community. That will do it. Thank you so much. I love the heck out of you guys. I will see you on the next one, and peace!